What up? What up? What up? And what up? And welcome to another week of Journey of a Jackass. And I am your host, Daya Shakur. Man, listen. I want to thank everybody that's been supporting though. Like all this time that's been supporting me and everything. Man, I'm starting to see my numbers going up on iTunes and all that stuff. And sorry about the interview a couple weeks ago with Nigel. I put the video up late. I know a lot of people looking for it, but it's up. And thank everybody that went and streamed it on iTunes and TuneIn and Spotify that missed it. You feel what I'm saying? Video was up though, so you can see the reactions and everything from that good episode. All right. So anyway, man, y'all be careful out here. The weather is starting to break, right? The weather's starting to break, and but it's dropping back below freezing at night. So that means it's dangerous to be outside at night. So if you outside, you know what I'm saying, at nighttime, man, y'all be careful, all right? Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? The Super Bowl was a Super Bowl. But, I mean, it is what it is, right? Anyway, I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's doing great, man. And don't forget, I'm doing a canned food drive. I'm going to talk about it tonight in community events again, okay? Canned food drive. Yep. So, man, tonight I have one of the elite, prestigious actors out here, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Marcus Adams coming on the show tonight, right? And he's gonna tell us stories about how he got started, you know what I'm saying? How long he been in the game. And I know his skills are certified. I just seen him do his thing. So he's certified, right? Seen him do his thing. Here's it in. So what do you mean? Nah, he got act though. I give him that, right? I had the privilege of doing the scene with him. It was cold-blooded. I liked it. I liked it a lot. So anyway, before we get to here, story time with me. All right. You know, what's a week without a story time? All right. Story time with me. All right. So look, we got an act on here. I told y'all stories I tell y'all this every week. I tell y'all stories about things that I've been through in my life, right? Crazy stuff, nonsense, fighting, violence, sex, all of the wild stuff I've been through, right? So this one ain't as bad somewhat. It ain't as bad. I told you about the stuff I used to do as juvenile and stuff like that, right? As a juvenile, right? But this one happened a little bit older in age. This one, you know what I'm saying, I may have been in my 40s then. I'm in my 40s now, but I may have been in my life 40s then. So this may have come a little bit, somewhere in there. Yeah, somewhere. All right, so anyway, so now, me being an older dude, you know what I'm saying? I still like to partake in the finer things of life. Nice women, nice cars, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, right? So I went out on a date, and this woman was fine. She came to visit me. She was fine as hell. Man, we went out, had a great time. I'm talking about phenomenal. I went out on the city. We went on a date, man. We went to museums. We went out to eat nice. We went out to a lounge. Like, we did everything. It was a phenomenal trip, right? That was the first date. We get home, man, we just in here vibing. You know, she came in for like 4 or 5 days. We was in here vibing, having a good time, watching movies and stuff like that. I was cooking. She was cooking. It felt like home to me, right? It felt like home, right? So a couple days go by. She said, hey, I want to go out again. I said, yeah, come on, let's go and get out the house. Let's go and get out the house and everything, right? Now, there are two different kind of people in this world when they drink, right? Those are the ones that want to fight and those that want to fuck, right? And then there's ones that want to do both. I'm just saying that's what it is, right? So we go out having a good day out. You know what I'm saying? Went sightseeing around the city. I took her to a couple places out in Alexandria and out, you know what I'm saying, Fairfax County, stuff like that. Like just showing her around, you know what I mean? Because I was living out there at the time. And man, like I thought, we had a great time, phenomenal, right? So we get in that night. She said, you know, I got like a couple more days here. Let's go out tomorrow. But I want to go out and do the real stuff. I said, okay, cool. So I took her to the hood. Went to the hood. They said, man, why you brought her over here? Blah, blah, blah. She was over there for like 5 minutes before she was ready to go. All right. So went over there. I said, yeah, this is where I grew up at, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. These are the people I grew up with. She was like, that's cool, but can we go? I said, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm ready to go too. I don't like being around here either. Not no more. See, I still got my shirt on. Make Landover great again. So anyway, so we come back. We go back. We park the car. We catch an Uber into the city. Remember, people like to drink. Some people like to fight. Some people like to fuck. Some people like to do both, right? So we get in the city, and I didn't know that we were sipping like wine and stuff like that. I was drinking my Trulies and stuff like that, but I did not know she was a lightweight. I did not know she was a lightweight. This is where the lights, camera, action come in for me. She was a lightweight. So we go to one of the hidden museums. We went to like the Mirror. We went to like a couple other places, like little hidden the barbershop joint where you go in, you just go in this hideaway lounge back there. We went to all that stuff. So it get to like 3:30 in the morning. We go get us a giant slice. And she's like, I'm ready to go. I said, I'm ready to go too. Right? So instead of us going, we found a spot that's still over an after-hour spot. We going in there, we chilling, we dancing, because I felt like she needed to sweat the alcohol out, right? Because she really don't. She was this little petite thing, fine as hell, man. I know about this woman is fine, right? And I kind of fumbled this one, but it is what it is. I've with my life fumbling bad women, and it just happens that way. So anyway, we was in there and we was partying, right? So her big idea, I go to the bathroom, I come back out, she's taking another shot. I said, oh, no, you don't need that. You don't need that. My dumb ass, guess what I do? I go take a shot too. Fuck it, we outside. I take 2 of them, right? I said, you don't need to drink no more. You good to go. So she goes to the bathroom. She takes a long time to go in the bathroom. I don't know what's going on, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I had one of the girls was in there. I said, can you go check on her to see what she's doing? And she was just sitting there staring in the mirror. She didn't throw up. She didn't use the bathroom. She didn't do nothing. She was just staring in the mirror. I said, okay, tell her, come on, it's time to go. So I called the Uber. The Uber showed up. I think we waited like 30, 40 minutes for the Uber. So the Uber showed up. We go out there. The Uber left because they said we took too long. I said, hey, babe, we can't keep missing these Ubers now as a fee. I get charged. So I know. Let's go back in. I said, okay, we outside. And I know you got to leave in a couple of days. Remember, lights, camera, action. So we go in there. I give me another shot because I was good to go. I was like, yeah. And then she sat down. I said, don't sit down. You sit down, it's over with. She sat down for a second. She felt refreshed. I said, yes, good to go. So I said, now you ready to go? Like, yeah. Called the Uber. The Uber came, and it was a big Suburban. A big Suburban Uber. I called the little one, the Suburban came. They gave me a free upgrade. So they came, and we sat all the way in the back. Lights, camera, action. So we went back there. Then she put her head in my lap. I thought she was going to sleep. Hell nah. You want to fight or you want to fuck? Guess what she decided to do? Pull my meat out. We in the back of the Uber. I'm like, yeah, god damn, all right, cool. Next thing you know, because she had this little sundress kind of thing on, like a little dress thing, lifted that thing back up. I know she ain't wearing no drawers. So I eating the cat in the back of the thing, in the back of the truck. Next thing you know, we start getting it in. She started riding. The driver looked back in the mirror and said, hey, what are y'all doing? I'm smart. We was on the side of the highway. He wasn't gonna pull off and drop us off on the side of the highway, right? He wasn't gonna do that. So I said, man, just finish the ride. We'll stop. So she got on top of me and laid back down. I started eating her. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. You know what I'm saying? We got in the house. I ain't think nothing. No. He said, no, man, y'all can't do that. He went back there and she was like soaking with spit, soaked the seats up and everything. Lights, camera, action. He recorded everything. So he did 2 things. He said, man, you can pay me or I'm gonna share this video. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or that pretty much that was the ultimatum. I said, I ain't paying you shit. I will beat your ass. How about that? Right? So I said, I'll beat your ass and report you to Uber. So you know what he did? He took the video, he uploaded it to Uber, reported my ass, and I got banned from Uber for life because I was trying to have a good time in the back of the goddamn Uber, and this dude didn't want to mind his goddamn business. We got in the house and we finished, and then the next day I tried to call an Uber so we can go to the airport. That don't say you're under investigation. That's like getting all these emails and phone calls and all this stuff. Hey, there was a report of an incident in the car and stuff like that. I was like, hey, I don't know what you're talking about, but I am currently I can't use Uber no more for life. And I don't even talk to this woman no more. So the bottom line is, if you're gonna be out here acting foolish, make sure that the cameras in the car's off and ain't nobody paying attention. All right. Lights, camera, action. And that's story time with me. And I don't even talk to the girl no more. I got banned from Uber for life, and I don't even talk to her no more. It's messed up. It's real messed up. Dang, man. Trying to be you know what I'm saying? We was in it, too. We was in it. I think we would got away with it if she stopped moaning. But it's all good, though. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, hey, now, we're going to talk about the real lights, camera, action, not the little car camera stuff that I was doing. We're going to talk about the real lights, camera, action. We're going to talk about the real actor. You know what I'm saying? The man that's in front of the camera all the time in the right way. Hopefully he ain't done no porns. We're going to find out tonight. All right. So, coming to the stage. Actor. Marcus Adams. Get
it.
What up, man?
How you doing, bro? Good to see you.
Good, man. Look, I had to share one of my camera tips. I know you do the right thing in front of the camera. I had to share one of the right things I did for the camera because it was the right to me at that time. I guess I was a little bit more thorough than I thought. And drink started taking over.
I'm telling you.
We was in it. And I started questioning. I was like, why are you out here with no drawers on? Now that I think about it, that's why her butt was looking so good, was jiggling like that.
Two things.
Yeah, right.
Two things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Two things.
I was like, hey, all right.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, all right. So, man, listen. I know you got a couple stories like that in your long tenure of living.
Right. For real.
Hold on. My man, you done some OnlyFans work? in the prior life.
Yeah. Past life, for sure.
In a past life. So, man, tell everybody who you are.
My name is Marcus Adams, from Kansas City, Missouri. You know, husband, dad, actor. Started acting in 2016. Started in theater. I did, when I started in theater, what's crazy is I told my wife, I was like, I want to be an actor. When I watch movies and I'd hear like the ambiance and music in the background, I used to think it would take me somewhere. Like, man, it would take me to that place. So randomly I told her, and I was making good money at the job I was working at. And I was like, I want to be an actor. So she was just like, we'll go to school for it. So it's like, I'll go to school for it. And so I started college, and first day of class, I go into this room, and it's a black box theater. And I'm like, hold on, where are the cameras at?
And so now for everybody that don't know what a black box theater is, can you explain it?
So essentially it's exactly what it is. It's just a room. Everything is black. So it's basically bare minimum. So if you were to have a play or a stage play on it, it can be adjusted however you want it to.
Okay.
Yeah, blank canvas basically.
Okay, it's like improv almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went in there. I'm like, where are the cameras at, man? I'm thinking of film, when I'm starting, and they're like, no, this is theater. And so that's when I first started, man. And was nothing like, what I am today as far as, personable and kind of a extrovert. I was
Yeah.
very much so an introvert at that time.
Uh-huh.
And I think the one thing that got me out of my box at that time that, I still think back to this day is the first kind of thing that we had to do in that class is we had to pick a partner
Mhm.
and we had to tell our partner, our story, who we are, basically.
Uh-huh.
So I told my story in my past life. I was the gangster, the fake gangster, at
Yeah,
least.
the street guy.
The thug, yeah.
The
So,
thug.
I told my story, and the guy's story that I got, he was gay. And so, when, me being brought up how I was brought up very, kind of narrow minded,
Yeah.
shallow,
Yep.
I'm like, man, how am I going to tell this story, man? I'm like, almost kind of like embarrassed. And then to the point where I just had something click, like, you know what? This is that person's story. And
Yep.
it's my job to tell his story to the best of my ability. And
Yep.
I got up there, man, and I was literally shaking like this, man. Got up there, told the story. Whole class loved it. And they were like, man, I thought that was your story, honestly. And from there, it started from there. The confidence just started to build. Shout out to my professor there, Beatty Pettigrew, man. I absolutely love her.
Yeah,
And,
you can tell the years that you put into it. Like even the scene I did with you, I still see the little thug, and then you was like,
yeah,
I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
yeah, man. And that's the fun part of it, man. Is just they, I had a lot of professors call it kind of like a toolbox. You through the years, you learn these things, you learn different things from different people, and it's just another tool to put in your toolbox, in your tool belt. Another a different tool to be able to use. You may not use it every time, you get on set or you get on stage, but it's something that, when you need it, you have it.
Yeah.
From there I did, a ton of plays, straight plays, Farragut North, Bus Stop. And then I transitioned into film.
Okay.
I had actually one of my classmates went to Sam Houston State and became a director and wanted me in his first kind of film. So he wrote me in as a small part as a paramedic.
Yeah.
That's where my first taste of being in front of the camera.
Uh-huh.
And from there, moved to California. I was in California for a few years. Did my first short film when I went out there with Jessica Betts and Fauzi, who's the director, and Trinice. It was just a great experience with that, even with that short film.
Yeah.
And then, from there,
I haven't Fauzi. I haven't seen or heard any from like him in a while. Is he still doing work?
Fauzi, I don't know if you were talking about the same person. No. So we're talking about different.
Oh, okay, all right.
The person I'm talking about, his name is Fauzi Abdel Samad. He's a director.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, okay,
yeah.
Okay. I know, yeah.
He's a director. But I know who you're talking about, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna say he's still doing stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, from there I did a couple more projects, and then moved out here to the East Coast, and that's where I got.
So let me ask you this, right?
Yeah.
So you're originally from Kansas City, right?
Yes, sir.
And so, at what age did you leave Kansas City?
It was in my adult years. How old was I? 20, I think. Because I've been around. So the first year I left, I was 20. I moved to Illinois.
Yep.
I decided I wanted to become an actor. I moved back to Kansas City to go to school.
And so, you know what surprised me about that, right? Because like I've been to Kansas City numerous times, and there isn't a real big movie scene out there. More theater. Yeah.
I may be wrong. Don't quote me on this, but there's like something like a credit, like that states can give that and I'm gonna say this wrong, but it's something like a credit. It's all got to do with money.
Okay.
And on why big movies, because you'll hear about movies being set in Kansas City or set in Missouri, but
that's right.
Never filmed there.
Yeah. They said that. So and then what they do is they record in places like Louisiana, here in Virginia, stuff like that. But it's set in Kansas City. Okay.
Kansas City.
It's like they get credit for it, but the tax rebates go to the states, Virginia, Louisiana, stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
So
I will say it's I haven't been back in a while to really be a part of the film scene since I've became deeper in it. But even me looking from it from afar, I can tell that it's getting a lot better. Than what it used to. And I see a lot of people that I know still today and doing work and having being working actors.
So but you left from there and went to California. Now California being the central hub of actors, Hollywood, all that stuff. What made you leave there and come here to the East Coast?
I'll be honest with you. Once I got to California, it's different. If you're not in the right place mentally, I don't care where you go. It just won't work, honestly.
Yeah, because a lot of people go out there with this false, and like even my sister did. My sister do stand-up comedian, stuff like that. And she was doing like influencer stuff like that. And when she went out there, she was staying in like them influencer houses. It'd be like 7 or 8 of them living in one house, stuff like that. And people don't understand. They go out there chasing dreams. If you ain't got no stuff together, man, a lot of people be homeless for real. Homeless, living in the streets, 4 or 5 people in a 1-bedroom apartment. I've seen this firsthand.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, that I dealt with is that like not being right mentally, where it's like you go out there, you like, I think I know I'm talented. I know I can be out here, but expecting it to just come to me,
And when everybody out there is doing it, like you got waitresses working 9 to 5, and they read the scripts during their breaks. You got that dudes. Everybody wants to be an actor out there. Like exactly. You know what I'm saying? And what is bad about that is there's so many good people that don't get the chances. That like they out there busting their tails and 9 to 5 car dealerships and all that stuff, and they getting everything down. But people are getting afforded the opportunity. And they really don't have the skill for it, anything like that. So it's kind of like one of those situations out there in California.
Yeah, you gotta. It's people just need to understand that it's more than just talent, especially now. Yeah. You got to know the ins and outs of it. The business part of it, because the business part of it is just as important as the acting, the talent part. I don't think it's let me not say it's as important, but because nothing is as important as the work itself. You put your value onto that.
Well, I think that's
business is important.
I'm about to say that's the entertainment business as a whole. This music, acting, everything is 90% hustle, 90% hustle, and 10% talent.
Yeah,
I think 90% hustle in business, 10% talent. Because I'm not knocking. Like I give you an example, right? And I'm not knocking this person, whatever it may be, right? I'm not knocking this person, but like I used the Breakfast Club as an example, right? How just hilarious got on that show. She's not qualified to be there. She is not. She is not. There's so many. Claudia Jordan could have been up there. Lauren LaRosa should have been the third person. She's up there too, right? But she's not qualified to be there. But it's 90% hustle. She her social media presence, her doing comedy shows, she's out moving around, things like that. It's 90% hustle. That's just one example, that I'm giving.
Yeah, right? That's a fact. That's the truth, man. And I didn't have that thought when again, like I said, I thought it was supposed to just come to me when I got out there. And the reason I'm out here, my wife wanted to be, closer to headquarters out here in DC.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, what, I can act from anywhere. Most places is, self-taping and it's close to New York. So I always know I wanted to go back to the stage too. So that's kind of like my first love. And so I came out here, man, and it's been a blessing, man. I love it out here. Yeah. I met Justin. Justin was the first person I worked with. First film that I did working on Turning Point with Justin.
Yep.
From there, I worked with Shelton R. Johnson. I got my first lead role since being out here. It's called Almost an Angel. You can go stream that and Turning Point on Tubi, and
yeah, but that's
they
like
got to work with them again.
Yep.
You know, so you just building those relationships. So once I got out here, I kind of switched up my mind. Like, all right, nothing's coming to you. Nothing's gonna be just handed to you. You feel me? God has blessed you with something. Now it's up to you to, take that talent, take your calling, and do something with it.
I can tell you which city has a very, very good, besides New York, on the East Coast, that has a very, very good theater scene that is slept on. Richmond. Richmond has a great theater scene. Like they do plays at the Altria Theater and things like that all the time.
Yeah,
it's a very, very slept on.
I forget the theater. We met somebody when we were working on Almost an Angel. We were in a mall, and it was a theater company down there, man. I wish I would have knew it, but yes, that's correct, man.
Yeah.
It was very big, yeah.
And then in Hopewell, they have the actual movie set where they do casting calls and all that stuff. Like, I remember I got called up to be an extra in The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I was like, a zombie. I was like, hope you'll come over here and hit me with that axe.
That's one of my all-time favorite shows too. I was an extra on Zero Day. They were out in DC. So I'm like, that was I didn't know, you get out here, man, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of work.
It is. Hey, listen, the extras, I'm like this. They come out there, they paint us up and they put all that stuff on us. It's all hot. We sweating and everything. I'm like, dang. And I'm out here for 12 hours for $35. Man, I may kick rocks, man.
Hey, for real, man.
Can't nobody even tell who I am under all this stuff.
For real.
So I'm like, man, come on. But so now you say, so your wife is from here in the DC area?
No. My wife is from Kansas City as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So if y'all moved over this way, so y'all in the DC area now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let me ask you this, right? With New York being so close, and that's where acting and all that stuff, acting, Broadway, all that stuff is, and Atlanta is essentially the new Black Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
And then you have Nashville, right? You have these cities close to here, within hours. What made you chose DC area?
It wasn't simply, I'm gonna be honest with you, it wasn't simply just because it was really because of my wife, honestly.
Okay.
She wanted for her work. She wanted to be closer to work. Me, I always have the confidence in myself, like, you know what, no matter where I'm at, I'm a work, I'm gonna get it in.
Yeah.
So, I had an agent, West Coast agent, and I was like, I'll come out there, I'll get out, hit the, ground, try to get some work out there, applying on backstage and stuff like that. And that's how I got, in contact with Justin and Shelton. And I was like, I'm gonna get it in regardless. And since getting those, and I got my kind of my East Coast agent.
Yeah.
That's all up the kind of East Coast down to Florida. So I get all those. I can get all those jobs.
Okay. So you're willing to travel. Would you relocate again? Would you, like, if you say you get casted for a Tyler Perry show, and he say, well, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be running this. We had signed for 5 seasons on BET. I need you here for this. Like, would you relocate to Atlanta?
Yeah, if it's thinking about it, it's something that I always got to talk to my wife. I got a son now, 5-year-old.
Yeah.
So it's more than me now. If it made sense for everybody involved, most likely it would. As far as moving, I've moved so much, so moving is nothing to me.
Yeah,
as far as the willingness to relocate, should I say? So yeah, definitely, man. That would, I would love that opportunity. If somebody said that, and again, like, it made sense. Yeah, for sure.
They say he take care of his actors and actresses, man. And I would say, I can see that. Okay, now which do you prefer? Do you prefer theater over film? Like, what do you prefer? Because I had somebody that does theater on last week's show, and he said he preferred theater. He's just something about theater. So what do you prefer?
I will say that I got to be honest with you. It's something about theater, having to be fully present, fully physically present, and no two shows are the same.
Yep.
I think that's the one thing that it's kind of constant with theater is that there's no cuts. There's no, all right, let's try this again.
Yeah.
There's no let's break and come back and maybe we'll do it a little better.
Yep.
So it's that kind of anxiety that you get. It's like, all right, man, I got to get this right. So it's just that I loved that, with theater, and you having to be present, you having to be live in the moment, because everybody's going to mess up. You're going to mess up one time. So I've been on stage, where I went up one line and you have to, trust your partner in that moment to, take care of you. I've helped the actor, who went up on lines, who stood there for a while. I'm like, okay, I gotta, guide him back in.
Yep.
Something most times the audience will never
know. They'll never know. So I'm gonna tell you one time.
I love the live aspect of it. Let me say that I love the live aspect.
Well, so I love it too because I used to do music. I was a sound artist. I used to do music for a long time, and I still remember the first time I did a show. And I didn't have the lyrics playing behind me doing the song. I got better afterwards, but at first I usually have my music playing behind me, so I could just if I fall off, I can let it play. First time I did it without it, I went up there and forgot the whole second verse, and I was just up there like, yeah, put your hands up, like they're throwing water on the crowd there to trying to pump everybody up. I forgot the whole second verse, and then the hook came back on, and then I killed the third verse. But and then after that song. Man, the DJ was looking at me and he shook his head and was like,
yeah. My first time on stage, man, I was playing was an absurd play, The Bald Soprano. And I played Mary the Maid, and I came out there. It was one of the nights we had a show, and I remember, man, I think I totally went up online and basically one scene that I was supposed to do just didn't happen. And I walked off stage. They're like, yeah, you missed 10 minutes of being on stage.
What are you doing? Hey, go back out there. Hey, what are you doing?
Right, yeah, exactly. But that's the fun part, man. It's just living in that moment with your castmates and being there for each other. The live aspect of it is it's nothing better than that. And having to project. The first time I did theater, so switching to, they say it's easy to do theater and switch to film than it is to do film and switch to theater.
Yep.
I will say it isn't as easy though, because they teach you in theater, they teach you to project. You have to speak to the person that's in the furthest seat in the theater, right?
Yep.
So when I got on set and I was doing a scene, I started yelling. I was talking like I was talking to somebody in the largest theater. They're like, all right, bro, calm down, man. You don't gotta be so loud.
You good. You good. And so that's what it was for me too. And I don't know, maybe because I'm getting older now, people be hitting me up like, man, I got this role in this movie. I'm like, what? Now I'm starting to get these unk roles, like these old gangbanger unk roles. I'm like this year, literally, 4 people hit me up and say, man, I want you in the movie, but this is the role you're gonna be playing. I'm like, why? Right? And they be like, but you can't be talking all loud and stuff. You actually gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Because I would being in the music, I'm yelling the whole time. And then I did 20 years in the Army. So I'm running with soldiers calling cadence. I speak to my diaphragm. So it's so sometimes it'd be hard for me to taper it down.
Yeah. Oh, totally understand.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy though. But I mean, you adjusted well though. You adjusted well. I talk about straight professional because a lot of the scenes, especially the day we was at the house and we did the alley scenes. A lot of those were one take scenes, and they was one take scenes. It's just they were just trying to get different angles of it. So I was like, I was like, yeah. And like y'all was like, it was in and out, in and out, in and out. Like every scene. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah. It's just respecting the craft, man, and
Yeah.
knowing that you never stop learning. Somebody always has, something to offer. And now I honestly know what Granny was talking about when she said just keep on living.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like you keep on living,
Yeah.
you're gonna go through things, you're gonna have to handle things, and you can use all of that, So that's anytime I'm able to, use my personal life and things that I've been through and bring it to a character to be able to tell his story or tell their story
Uh-huh.
to the best of my ability, man. I absolutely love it, man.
And I think that you have a bright future, very very bright future. Like just seeing you on set and everything, and then and then you've been in professional looking movies. Like you didn't know these cheap cell phone movies. Like you're in professional looking movies, and you can tell that this is your craft. That you've been doing it for a while. To say you've only been doing it for 10 years, your future is bright, man. It is very very bright. Like for real. I just keep up this good work. In theater, but I'm gonna tell you, in theater, start looking in the Richmond area because they starting to get big on theater, right? I guess they're trying to pick up now here in the DC area with theater, but like it's not big like New York. But the Richmond is like theater is like the thing because they don't have stadiums for concerts and all that stuff. So
I'm definitely gonna do that, man. Because it's just again, like I said, we didn't talk about it. I got to get back to theater, man.
Yeah,
and I think it's more so it's just kind of your first love too.
Yeah,
I think the next thing I want to do is get my directing debut going. I got to direct a scene when I was in college, man, and I absolutely loved it. And it was with stage, so yeah, stage is definitely a first love for me, man.
Okay. Yeah. I like that, man.
Yeah.
So, that was my. So out of all of the, besides graduating from school and doing theater and stuff like that, what is one big achievement, like the biggest achievement that you feel like you have, you know what I'm saying, in your career so far? Like, what is your biggest achievement?
When it comes to acting,
because being a family man and a father, that always comes first. But as far that always comes first. So as far as like in the entertainment industry,
my biggest achievement today, and I would say this is my biggest achievement just because the value I hold in it is I took part in the DC 48-hour film festival last year. And so when you do the 48-hour film festival, it's hundreds of teams that take part in it. So I think it was, I don't remember how many it was, but it was over 60. So there's when you have that, you have a ton of directors, you have a ton of actors, actresses, and I won Best Supporting Actor.
Oh man, yeah, that's good.
In a comedy. So there were a ton of those. So out of everybody, they felt I was, the best one in that moment. So just that's the thing that kind of I hold close right now is just getting that respect from your peers.
Yeah. Especially dealing with that much competition.
Yeah,
it's like a cross country run. They just put 200 people out there to go, and made the best person win.
Exactly. So, yeah, man, I've gotten to work with some great people, just some genuine people, just friendships. Built some great friendships that I can say that'll be kind of lifelong friendships. From Justin to Shelton to Trinice and JB, Jessica Betts. Just people that I look up to, that if I ever need something or need some advice, those are people I feel like I can call on. So
okay, yeah, that makes sense.
That's a big accomplishment for me. Just just kind of the genuine people that I've met during while doing this what I do.
Hey man, that's what's up right there, man. Look, extra dope. That's extra dope, man.
Yeah.
For real, for real. Dang, yeah.
You meet some great people, man. I'm telling you, man. You'll meet
Yeah.
great people doing it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Networking is my thing. So I meet great people all the time, but this is just like a plus, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a plus. Now we at the part of the show where I have some questions.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's do it.
Oh yeah. I have some questions. Okay. Question number 1. You versus 50 midgets. Who will win the fight, and how long would it take you to win?
Me versus 50 midgets.
50 midgets. Who will win the fight?
It's easy work, man. It's easy work, man.
How long would it take you to win?
50 midgets.
Yep.
I'm gonna give them a little bit of respect. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give them a little bit of respect. I'll say about a good hour. You know, I'll give them 1 minute each. You know
1 minute each.
1 minute each.
Oh, that's
about an hour.
Listen, I was a cave fighter in the military, and we used to do 6-minute rounds. We in the Army battle, we used to do 6-minute rounds. 50 minutes is a long time, man.
Hey, I will say I've been working on, so I started running. I just picked up running last year, man. So my goal is to run a marathon by the end of this year. So I'm working on my cardio. So I think, you did one.
Yep, I placed it.
Nice, man.
I did one in Iraq, and I did one, and this the one from Fort Drum. I finished like in the one. I finished 12th in the one in Iraq, and the one in upstate New York. I was the 4th person back at Fort Drum.
Dope, man.
Yep.
That's
but
dope.
it was all soldiers, and I was like this, and I was passing them. I was like, y'all better come on.
Yeah.
And then around like mile 24, my whole body started locking up.
Yeah.
I was eating like, I was drinking like pickle juice and eating Gatorade gummies, but nothing.
Yeah.
I was walking with the stiff legs. I was like, I'm about to get blah blah blah, but it wasn't nobody close to me. So I was like, okay, cool. I started trotting a little bit, and they like, you better come on. There's people coming. I looked back. I was like, oh, and I tried to run, and then when I crossed the line, I fell down. My legs locked up, and I sweated, dried out, and when I crossed the line, I had dry salt all over my face.
Jeez, man. Hey, I just did. Hey, salute to you, man. I just did my first 5K last year in December.
Yep. I used to do those to collect the shirts.
Yeah. See. Yeah. Hey, power to you, man. I'm gonna work my way up there, though.
Yeah.
But that 3 miles took me out last year.
Now, and then I'm gonna tell you, everybody did, because we did training before it, right? So we do a 4-mile run, and then the next day we'd do 2 days later we'd do a 6-mile run, right? And then we'd go back to the 4-mile run. Then the next day we'd do next time we'd do an 8-mile run. Then we'd go back to a 4-mile run. Then we'd do a 10-mile run, right? And then we'd go back to a 4-mile run. Then we'd do 10 again. And then from the 10, the next time we did 12. And then we go back to like 6 miles, and then we progress up. We never did more than 20 miles during training. We never did more than a 20-mile run during the training.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
that's dope, man.
Yeah, you gotta go back. You gotta go. It's gonna be like 6, and then like today we did 18 on Friday. We did 18 on Friday. On Tuesday we doing 10 miles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dope,
and then, man, it was brutal.
You gotta build it up. Yeah, man. That's where I'm at, man. I want to finish one. So let me know. I go do it with you. I walk though.
Oh,
most I got you. All that to say, the midgets is gonna be slight work, man. The
little people.
They done, man. They done.
Okay. Now, how long you been in the DC area?
3 years now.
3 years. So you've been here long enough to be around to all the cities and all over DC, all over Northern Virginia, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been around enough to see all the people and everything.
Right.
Okay. What city or area in the DMV got the ugliest people? You've been here long enough to figure. You've been here long enough to see it.
I'll be honest with you. They go hang me for this, but I'm going with Baltimore, man. I gotta go with Baltimore. Hey, man.
They do look funny up there.
I went up there to buy my wife a grill, and maybe it's just the area that I went to. I'm sorry, Baltimore, if that's the case, or maybe it's the area I went to. But I went up there, man. We were in an area. We were by the stadium. Nice, you know. You see people. You see the white folk walking their dog, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's a nice area. Then it was like we went over a hump. And it was zombie land after that, man.
Yeah. Look, listen. So over there where their stadium used to be at, all that stuff over there where they put the stadium at, it used to be projects all right there.
Yeah.
Like a Druid, Pastor Druid Hill still over there, but they like all of that over there where the stadium was, all that used to be projects. Like it used to be straight projects. Yeah.
They just pushed them off a little bit.
They pushed them on to East Baltimore because East Baltimore, they got all them row houses that's burned down and all that. Yeah, they pushed them on to East Baltimore.
Hey, look, I'm sorry in advance, Baltimore, but
he ain't lying. Y'all do like some slaves up there with gold teeth and dukes and your dukes and your twos.
It's crazy. I was going to buy my wife a grill. I was going to buy her. Saw something on TikTok, man. And when I'm like, man, I ain't never coming back down here again, bro.
Oh yeah, I only go up there for business, man.
Yeah,
that's it. I only go up there for business. It ain't no business. Ain't nothing for Baltimore, man. For me, my cousins live up there. I'm like, we can meet somewhere.
Yeah,
you know, man. Like, nah, I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. If you could box one rich person for all their wealth, who would it be?
Come on,
you had to beat him, though.
That's easy.
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm at DT, boy.
For all his wealth. For all his wealth.
Boy, they gonna have to drag me off of him. Boy, I'm putting the paws on him.
For all his wealth. You be like, that. All his wealth.
Hey, boy, listen.
I think. I mean, me personally, I think you'll get an easier fight from like Bill Gates, because you got to think about it. He like a solid like 240. Bill Gates like 160 pounds.
Yeah, I like Bill Gates though. He all right. He cool. Now Trump, they gonna have to peel me off of him.
Okay.
I could put the paws on him and get his bread.
And get the bread.
Yeah, run that.
Run it. Okay. hey, man. Okay.
I got a few rich people I put my paws on though for their bread.
For their bread, like for real. Like, hey.
No, let me take that back. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. Let me take that back.
No, look, don't you gotta take it back because I mean,
what's the guy?
No,
him too. But what's the guy? He just got more money.
Elon Musk?
No, not Elon Musk.
Who you talking about?
Amazon.
Huh?
Amazon or Facebook, one of them.
Oh, Jeff Bezos. Hey man, look, Jeff Bezos be training the cage fight.
Do he?
Yes, him and Zuckerberg. They were supposed to had a fight scheduled to fight each other.
Yeah, I feel like my chances, and they got more money.
Man, I thought you were gonna say somebody like Warren Buffett, because you know Warren Buffett rich as a mug too. And he's like 99.
Yeah, right. Hey,
hit him once, he had he done. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? like that, what is going on? Now, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to go to jail, who would you rather have as a cellmate and why? Right? R. Kelly.
Oh,
Suge Knight, Diddy,
Ooh.
or Mystical? who would you rather have as your cellmate and why?
Oh man, what Mystical did? I ain't heard from Mystical in years.
Mystical been locked up 3 times for sexual assault.
Oh damn!
And he the first time he did 6 years, second time he did 7, and I think he ended up for 6 again.
Okay.
So if he taking it out here, that means he taking it in there too. I'm just saying.
Diddy's out of there. I can't have Diddy.
No.
Diddy's out of there, brother.
Like, what's up, Playboy? You my new Sally? You my new Sally, Playboy?
What? I'm gonna have to. Man. Damn. Well, I don't want to get flamed for it though.
You my new Sally, Playboy?
Still too big. So if he get on some stuff, man, I don't want to have to poke him, man. I'm gonna go with R. Kelly, man. He can sing, and you know,
and you know that R. Kelly be getting, so you know R. Kelly, he older and he's not as violent. This is my thing with R. Kelly, right?
Right.
And they in there, the inmates in there, since he been like that, they been beating him up and making him forced to sing happy birthday to people they doing calls with. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Robert, bring your ass over. They call him by his phone. Robert, bring your ass over here. And sing happy birthday. Sing happy birthday to my niece. And they just harmonize like a mug. They like, you better sing it right. You punch him in his chest. You better sing it right.
Yeah, I think Suge, he too big.
Yep.
Diddy, he's Diddy. He's the diddler.
The diddler.
You show right on the Mystical. If he taking it out here,
he gonna take it in there.
He gonna take what he wants in there.
He gonna take it in there. Believe me.
So I gotta go with R. Kelly.
You gotta think about it, because dudes to be getting locked up for like sexual assault and pedophilia and stuff like that. Hey, them dudes, sometimes they had to put them in their own separate blocks because once they get in general pop and people find out what they in there for, them, oh, this is what you like. This is what I like too. You better be in my cell in 5 minutes.
Exactly.
So you go in that joint. You in cell, man. He wearing Kool-Aid lipstick already.
Yeah, exactly. Waiting on you at the door.
Marcus. Marcus.
I was waiting on you at the door.
I was waiting on you at the door, Marcus. All right. Last question I got you. Right. All right.
You all right?
Hear me. I know I got one more question after this. My bad. One more question after this.
All right.
All right. Would you rather have a threesome with 2 homeless women or not have sex for the rest of your life?
Oh yeah, I gotta have a threesome with 2 homeless women. That's easy work. That's easy work. Yeah. Bring the homeless women. I could choose them.
No, you just hey, there they go right there. Go get busy.
It don't even matter. You feel me?
You're like, I am not giving this up. I like it,
up, man. They got doctors. They got soap. And we gonna pray for the best.
We gonna pray for the best.
Homeless
lady gonna find the phone, get on Instagram, see the message. Well, we did have that one night. Let me tell you about it. I'm 3 months.
You know what? I'll take it. I don't even care, man. I can't go life.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Now this is the last question I got.
Okay.
For you, right? 10 minutes in a gladiator pit. You versus 5 gladiators, right? In a gladiator. You know how the Romans used to do gladiators in the pit. You versus 5 gladiators, right?
Okay.
Or you 10 minutes, you got 10 minutes in there with the gladiators. You know what I'm saying? You got your shield and your sword. Or 10 minutes in a cage with gorillas.
Come on, man.
With the gorillas. And they amped up, they ready to box. The gorillas ready to go.
Man, I'm not fooling with no gorillas, man. You see how big they heads?
But wow,
Hey,
if he
I'm in
does,
trouble. I'm in trouble either way, but I am not messing with Harambe. His cousins. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it. Hey, I was listening to him when it was like 100 people versus one gorilla.
hey, listen, this is my thing right here. And then I did an AI simulation of it. I did an AI simulation, bruh. They did 100. You know how many dudes died before they took that gorilla out?
Exactly. At least half. At least more than half.
It was like 56, 57 people before they subdued the gorilla enough to take it out.
Yeah, no, I'm not fooling with them. I'd say I'm probably cooked either way.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with the gladiators. Like for 10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, 10 minutes in there with Spartacus and them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's a wrap for me either way.
Yeah. Man, I was just watching Spartacus. I was like, that his gladiators was getting active. God.
Yeah, I just finished watching Gladiator. Gladiator 2, yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Good.
Yeah, they getting active in there, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, boy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. Well, that's all the questions I got for you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man.
Now, man, tell everybody where they can find you at, man.
You can follow me on Instagram, Marcus.acting. I have a couple of films out. Turning Point on Tubi. We have my first lead role, Almost an Angel, which is on Tubi and Apple TV as well. Got some stuff in the books, can't really talk about it, but got some, big things coming out. So definitely follow me on Instagram. And then I have another film coming out that I led in as well called Plight. So follow me on Instagram, Marcus.acting.
Yeah.
And follow the journey, man.
Hey, man, you know who surprised me in Plight?
Who?
Brett.
Brett, yeah.
He surprised me. Now, I worked out at the Bowie Spring Fest. I went out there and sell my books and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an author. So I walked there and I'm selling my books at the Fall Fest and the Spring Fest and all that stuff. And he riding around on this little gator and all that stuff. I did not know he was an actor too.
Yeah, yep. And he controls all of that. Yeah.
Yeah. I was surprised. I was like,
yeah.
it's like, hey man, we got to do something about this. I looked at him after the movie. I said, man, who are you? You're like James Bond, dog, like 007.
Right. I loved it. I thought it was great just because it was like all three characters brought something different. Just totally different people.
No, for real. Yep.
So
it did. And it was all the stories, but it all aligned. The community centers where it all aligned.
Yeah.
It did. I was like, dang, yeah, this is
good, right, man.
It felt right. Yeah, it felt right. Man, but look, I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yes,
you know
sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I gotta have you back, especially when the next movie come out, so we can talk more about it.
Most definitely, man. Thank you for having me, man. And you just hit me up, man. I'm gonna definitely get your number.
Yep.
Whenever you want me on the show, man, I'm here.
Yep. I told you going to have fun.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You let me know when and where. I'm there, bro.
Hey, let's go. Now, look,
Yes,
I'm glad you came on, but now it's time to get the show rolling.
Let's get it.
All right, thank you, brother.
All right, no problem. You take it easy, man.
All right, you too. But that was the great Marcus Adams, man. Y'all make sure y'all support all of the films, especially Plight, Turning Point, and Almost an Angel. I'm going to have to check that one out tonight. I didn't even know he had that one out, but now I know. But he will be back. Trust me, he'll be back. All right? Y'all make sure y'all support. Go follow him, all that stuff. But now we're going to get to the community event. All right, y'all. So again, community event. Y'all going to hear me talking about this a lot. Community event. Right? It's the canned food drive. I'm doing it starting March the 16th. I'm doing a canned food drive. I'm going to let y'all know the designated locations and all that stuff. Once I set them all up, right? But I can tell you right now, it's going to be similar to the co-drive. Here in the office over here, at D's Barbershop and other selected locations, okay? Again, the winter's been rough. People been losing their jobs and all that stuff, and they be emptying these pantries out, all right? So let's go ahead and do our job and fill these pantries back up. You know what I'm saying? Contribute something. I know y'all got canned goods in y'all cabinet that y'all ain't even worried about no more. Just go ahead and drop them off so we can get them over to these pantries and refill the pantries. You know what I'm saying? So March 16th through May the 1st, I'm going to be collecting food, okay? March 16th through May the 1st, I'm going to be collecting food. All right? Dried food, you know what I'm saying? Canned goods, stuff to that nature, right? Try to fill these pantries back up. All right? And with that being said, that is my community event. Make sure y'all donate too. All right? Make sure y'all donate. All right, y'all. So, 16. Wow. All right. So, next is the read of the week. All right, y'all. So, I started this book, but I didn't finish it. So I restarted reading this book yesterday. It's called Assholes, A Theory by Aaron James. Like, the book came out in 2012, and somebody gave it to me while I was retiring from the military. And I started it, but I never finished it. So I'm actually going to dig into it and everything. It's talking about how the positives of being an assholes, the negatives of being an asshole, and how being an asshole works out for everyone as long as you're an asshole to everyone. Pretty much. All right. It works out. But it's Assholes, A Theory by Aaron James. Check the book out, because the first couple of chapters are going to reel you in. I mean, it is. I was like, but I started reading so many other books, I just kind of pushed this one to the side. But I'm about to get back into it. All right. And then I'm going to give y'all an in-depth breakdown of, you know what I'm saying, the read of that. All right. For sure, for shiggity, that's what it is, what it ain't. All right. All right. That's the read of the week. All right, y'all. Now, we are here to everyone's favorite segment. Everyone's favorite segment of the show. Dumbass of the week. Fuck is you talking about? Now, right? We have a lot of mentally challenged people in this world. Exhibit A. Mentally challenged, right? Now, I know times is hard out here in these streets. I do. I know times is hard. I've been going through them. Everybody been going through them, right? Economy's rough. You know what I'm saying? Price of everything's going up. Price of living cost is going up. Electricity going up. Everything's going up. Cost of food going up. Groceries going up. I understand. But I don't know if I can get desperate as this Antonio Brown looking ass nigga. I thought that was Antonio Brown for a second. All right. So, he's a Florida man. Florida man strikes again. Florida man. They got a show called Florida Man. And he should have had an episode. He should have had an episode, right? Now, there have been times I've been hungry, starving, no food. I remember at one point in time that I had to go get two $5 Little Caesar pizzas, and that's all I had to eat for a week. Starving. I didn't even have money to get ramen noodles. Starving, right? But now, one point in time that I think to do what this man done, right? If you look at this far picture, I don't know if you're on drugs, I don't know what he is, but he's sitting there with his mouth open like he just got tased. There's a dog biting him, right? It may seem like abuse. It may seem like abuse, right? But that dog is fucking his arm up. It is. The police trying to detain him. I understand. I don't know if he on drugs. He looks sober as hell in that picture, that mugshot, don't he? Look, bow. He looks sober as hell in that picture, don't it? Sure do. Right? So I don't know what kind of drugs he was on the other side, but he looks sober as hell in that one. All right. So anyway, this man thought it would be a bright idea to go to a Taco Bell and pretend like he had a gun to rob them for tacos, burritos, and food. Not the money. Well, yeah, he demanded a little bit of money too. He demanded a little bit of money. But the way we go on in the digital world, sir, a lot of people not carrying money anymore, right? But he demanded money. He demanded tacos. He demanded all these things. They said, hey man, no. Now I don't think he deserves jail time. I think he probably needs to be in a mental health facility, right? So he pretended he had the gun, give me all your money, give me all this stuff. So you know what this dummy does? Let me tell you what this dummy does. He reaches in his pocket, points the gun up like he got it in there, boom, give me all the money, give me all the money. Give it to me now. And I want burritos, tacos, I want all of it. Give it to me. They said, no, we not give you nothing. Run to the back, right? Somebody in the back sitting on the camera, call the police. They said, no, blah, blah, blah. Lady come back out front. You know why the lady came back out front? Because this dumb ass nigga pulled this fake gun from underneath his shirt, and it was a big ass rock. This man tried to rob Taco Bell using a rock of all the places to go. He could have went somewhere where he wasn't gonna get nothing but $20, $30 out the register anyway, even if he did get it. All the places he could have went. He went to Taco Bell. Hungry, stupid, delusional. All these things add to a mental health issue. So he tried to rob him with a rock. Throws the rock. Boom. Misses the person. Person throws the rock back. Boom. Hits him. He picks up the rock. Give me all the money, I said. Or I'm gonna bust your ass. Guess what? He picked up the rock, act like he's gonna throw it again. The motherfucker and the employees ran from behind the counter. This is why he get dumbass a week for trying to rob with a motherfucking rock, pretending it was a gun. Soon as they found out it was a rock, the motherfucking Taco Bell employees ran from behind the restaurant, the door, went out there, chased him down, started dog walking this nigga. So that's how his shirt got off. That's how his shirt got off, right? They dog walked him, went back to work like nothing happened. Right? So he get dumbass of the week for trying to rob it with a rock, for goddamn giving himself up with the fucking rock, and then get his ass beat by the Taco Bell employees. They whooped his ass. He didn't get no money, he didn't get no tacos, he didn't get no burritos. Now, it'd have been funny. And one of them came out with a motherfucking burrito and smacked across his mouth. Wow, this what you wanted? This is what you wanted? And gave it to his ass, right? Would have been funny. But they didn't. That's something I would have did. This is what you wanted? Bow. Right? So anyway, so he got up, he ran away. The police showed up to say, which way did he go? They said, I don't know, follow the blood, we whooped his ass, blah, blah, blah. So they let the dogs go. Right? Let the dogs go. After they let the dogs go, boom, they found him hiding in a dumpster. Hiding in a dumpster, man, with the motherfucking rock. He did not let that rock go. He must have thought it was the kind that you could smoke, because that nigga didn't let it go. So guess what the dog did? Dog said he didn't want to come out. Police said, hey, get it the fuck out this dumpster. He hopped out the dumpster. Dog started wearing his ass out. So they locked him up. Took him to the jail. Locked him up. When they locked him up, he still had the rock on his person. He didn't throw the rock. He didn't do anything. Still had the rock on his person. Why? You could have left The Rock in the dumpster. Wow. So he was locked up. They locked him up. And he was being held without bond because his ass is stupid. In the state of Florida, hey man, this is what you get, right? He's getting dumbass of the week. Fuck is you talking about? Because he tried to run up with a rock. He threw it at him, threw it back at him. The employee whooped his ass. He got mauled by the dog and still had the rock. And this nigga's getting 4 years in prison with the 6 months he already done time served. So he's getting 4 years in prison for trying to rob a Taco Bell with a rock. He don't get no dumber than that. So my dumb ass of the week is going to, you know what I'm saying, Kewarren Anderson, a Florida man from Ocala, Florida. Hey man, you in jail now. I hope you get your mental health together, right? But the only rock you getting right now is attached to the man that's laying on top of you. And I hope he's enjoying, and I hope you're enjoying getting your burrito stuff. You hear me? Because I'm pretty sure you would have some long nights laying on your stomach thinking about you shouldn't have been out there playing with that fucking rock. And for that, sir, you'll get dumbass of the week. Fuck is you talking about, fucking stupid? Goddamn Kewarren Anderson. Trying to rob the fucking place with a goddamn rock. You know what's rock right now? The man that's laying on top of you. The man that's bending you over in the shower. He's rock right now because you about to be in there for the next 3.5 years. Take the punishment. Stupid. Enjoy. And that's my dumb ass of the week. Fuck is you talking about? Fucking stupid. Can't make it up. It happen every week. All right, y'all. So tonight was another great show. Phenomenal show. I'll talk about it was a phenomenal show. I'm so glad Marcus came on, man, so y'all can learn more about him. Make sure y'all go check him out and follow him. And thank everybody that's come on the show, that's been supporting and everything. Man, I'm on the path right now to 200 episodes. I have 100 something loaded up with interviews and stuff like that. But I've also put other things on the Tube channel. So I'm on my way to 200 episodes, man. So hey, y'all keep supporting. I appreciate y'all. With that being said, stay warm and get the fuck out of here. Yeah.